Well, hello everyone. My name is Neko and welcome to another one of my YouTuber speed paints. If you're new here, hi, how are you? It's wonderful to meet you. And if you're a returning viewer, hi, how are you? It's great to see you again. I'm sure if you've returned, you've already noticed this doesn't look like my other speed paints. It's a lot messier. I'm talking to someone on the right-hand side. I've got multiple files open. And that's because this really was a last-minute thing. I wasn't even planning on getting a speed paint out today. Actually, for the whole week, I was trying to get my live stream up and working, but it didn't want to play, so my internet's a little bit too weak. If you noticed down at the 4 tabs, I drew 4 different sketches yesterday. That is a lot of artwork to go through in one day. And my wrist kind of hurts, but we're gonna get through it. And as I'm drawing the 4th sketch, I looked at it and I thought, you know, this wasn't really fun. And when I get to that point in artwork, I know it's time to either A, stop, or B, do stress relief work. And that's kind of what this is. It's a stress relief sketch. It was something I sit down where I forget anatomy and I forget rules and I just draw something silly and fun and something to get my mind off of what I'm working on. And this one just happened to be, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna draw Jack. So I was inspired by Floofaflyer's post where she compares Mark, Jack, Aaron, and Danny to the 4 elements. And I've always had a fascination with the 4 elements, ever since I was little. I used to read the Witch series and watch the cartoon show. I was really into Avatar and Legend of Korra. And when I was little, I even had this series with my friends where we turned into the 4 elements guardians or something like that. And there were even minor elements. It was a really interesting story, something I created when I was maybe 12 years old or something. So, it always had a special interest to me. And I kind of just sat down and what came to what to mind. I mean, I don't even know if it's perfect. You saw my whole sketching process. I didn't cut any of that out. I just went with whatever I felt like. And I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I don't know if it was because I was so stressed over what I was drawing, or if it was just the satisfaction of completing my artwork, or what. But I really enjoyed this piece. And honestly, if you're ever having a really crappy day, or your art isn't going the way you want to, just draw something silly. I mean, it doesn't even have to be perfect. It could just be a quick little sketch of maybe an ice cream cone with a face on it saying, "Lick me," or something like that. Just something that applies to you, something you find funny, something that brings you joy. And you're gonna find that no matter what you do, that art piece is going to be one of your favorites. And it's a little trick I learned way back when I was developing my style, that you don't have to have just one style. You can have anything you want. I mean, art's a gift, embrace it. So, I mean, I might do the other 4, I'm not sure yet. It all depends on how much time I get or how stressed I get. But, I really do like the idea. I hope she continues with it, and I'm anxious to see anything that she comes up with. I'll even link the description to the text post I'll even link the text post in the description below, so if you want to check it out a little bit, you can. And it looks like we're soon going to be coming up to the end. There it is. If you enjoyed this speed paint, leave a like, leave a comment. It always helps me out. Or just like it, or just click the back button, whichever you want. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!